happy Halloween light from our freakish mime. Yeah. Hi, I'm Hello Kitty. I am the half-assed Hello Kitty that ever halved.
And asked.
I asked.
I'm a mime.
One of us is way more into Halloween than the other one of us. Can you guess who it is?
One of us is a cosplayer.
So how are you this week?
I'm good.
Everybody seemed to like that we were around last week. I was very excited.
I'm very happy about that.
Yay, so thank
and
you
so
guys.
We're back.
You get to hear us again.
You can't get rid of us.
Unless you get off YouTube, I guess, or, put the internet down and go outside.
Who does that?
Not me.
Who gets rid of the internet?
No. So, welcome to Revenge of the Pets. I'm Julie, also known as Jury.
I'm Jessica, also known as Sugar Sticks. And the noise in the background is my son, Warren.
Yep, and there's a dog.
Oh, and a dog. Let's introduce Tilly. This is Matilda. She's my bub. Look how cute she is.
She's very soft.
She's fluffy.
Oh, yes, I love you too.
Matilda, Tilly Dilly. Okay, bye. Here comes Warren. Here, say hi, Warren.
No, we need to see Tilly.
He wants to see Tilly. Okay. That's fine.
So, in the past week, we've had Halloween, in which I took my daughter trick-or-treating. She's 6, and she was Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. It was great because she was told by, we went to a house, and there was a 13-year-old girl there, and she was like, that is the best costume ever.
Good, another girl.
13-year-old girl in a Nyan Cat hoodie. I was like, nerds. I know my people.
Awesome time.
Yeah. There was a girls version. There was a girls version of the Sonic costume.
Was it a tutu?
No, it was a skirt, and it was way stupider looking than the regular Sonic costume. And I showed it to my daughter. I said, "Do you want this one?" And she goes, "No,
That's not Sonic.
it's not Sonic." I'm like, "Why do you have to make a Sonic the Hedgehog costume gendered?"
Here goes Warren. We're back.
So yeah, gendered Sonic costume because Sonic the Hedgehog is an extremely gendered person
Yes.
thing. Hedgehog, blue cartoon character, and it was irritating. But
I guess. I kind of think the little tutu costumes are cute, though.
they are cute, but at the same time, it's like
Why
it didn't have it only had little ears. It didn't have the whole like hedgehog headdress, and it's like you couldn't even tell she was Sonic.
Right. Right.
What's the point? I mean, tutus. I mean, like the tutu superheroes and stuff are really cute, but
Yeah.
really, girl Sonic.
Unnecessary. So my son is only 3, and we put a costume on him even though we don't trick-or-treat with him because he has food allergies, so he's allergic to peanuts and tree nuts and eggs, so we don't want to deal with taking his candy away from him until he's old enough to understand that we're taking it away but giving him something else. Because I know like a lot of people with food allergy children, they'll trade, like they'll do like a barter thing where they're like, okay, this one's not safe, so I'm gonna take it but give you this. But he's at the age where he's like, I want it all.
Yeah.
So I'm like, just
no, he's not missing anything right now.
Yeah, a few years from now maybe, but right now he doesn't
know. He doesn't even know it does. He doesn't know it's a thing.
He doesn't know.
Yeah.
And furthermore, I put a costume on him anyway. I bought him at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida a really cool NASA astronaut jumpsuit.
It's really cute.
And it's amazing, and it's got all the zippers, all the patches, and it's really well done. It was really expensive. But hello, cosplayer. I was on vacation.
I don't blame you.
And I wanted it, and it was so cute. And so I've been holding on to it, and I put it on him yesterday, screaming and crying. Screaming and crying.
Of course, the more money you spend on it, the less they like it.
I'm like, okay, just put it on, let me get an effing picture of you in it. And I got it on him whilst kicking and screaming, and I tried to take a picture and he kept turning away. No. I finally got a picture.
Super bratty, I gotta say.
Oh my god.
As all kids are at some point in time.
I finally got a picture and he looks like the saddest astronaut.
Oh, I saw that on your Instagram.
I'm like, it is lonely out in space. That was it's on Instagram. I'm not Sugar Sticks. He's saying he wants to go to Florida.
Don't we all?
I want to go to Florida too.
It's cold. I don't go to Florida.
And Warren wants to go to Florida, he says. So anyway, on Instagram, I have all these pictures. You can see them.
She's a little jazzy on Instagram, and I'm
Yeah,
jury
I'm not
face.
sugar sticks there.
Yeah, I will post links to our Instagrams. So,
So that was my Halloween experience. I didn't get to dress up my little boy.
yeah.
And I'm like, who are you? You're not mine. Clearly.
Yeah. Well, I so too because I like to make costumes. So a
Yeah.
couple years ago, I spent a fortune making the most screen accurate Disney Cinderella costume I could possibly make.
It was pretty
And
amazing.
oh my gosh, it took forever, and it was lined, and it had a hoop skirt, and it had, horsehair braid. I mean, it was insane. I was just crazy, and yeah, I spent way too much money on that. So the past couple years, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna buy. Actually, yeah. Especially this year, I was like, you know what, I will make a Sonic costume if I can't find one that's looks decent and is cheaper than I can make it for.
Right.
But I went on Amazon and I found the costume for like $20-25. So.
Not bad. Well, it's like when they're so little, they're not going to wear it next year.
No, they're not. It's not gonna fit.
So why
This one
bother?
actually probably will because it was pretty big.
Yeah, but still, why bother?
Yeah. So tell us in the comments what you dressed your children or yourself as,
Yes.
because we want to know.
And we want pictures.
Or go on our Revelry group,
Yeah,
which has people in it.
it's true.
It is. There are like 4 people in it.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. There's like 40 something.
Yeah, but active. I think people aren't.
People
They
don't know we're
know
back
that.
yet. Yeah.
So, anyway,
We're here.
anyway.
Yeah, knitting.
Knitting.
Knitting. You made a costume for your doll. Well, it's not for your doll, but
Well,
you put a
let's
costume on your
wait.
doll.
Let's wait for FOs till later.
Oh,
Let's do whips.
let's do whips.
Yeah,
Oh, I
let's do
have our
whips.
whips. I think.
Well, then let's do that.
Oh no, I've got foes.
You
got
foes.
I've got foes. But well, let's see. This time I brought Dark and Stormy.
Do the whips.
Yeah.
Do the whips.
And it's still sitting on 2 needles because I had to try it on my mother-in-law because this was her Christmas present last year.
Oh.
I was like, I'll make you a sweater.
Do the whips.
I actually took a bunch of photos off of Ravelry and put together a little catalog, and I was like, pick what sweater you want. And I had a whole bunch of different kinds in there. They were all like worsted weight-ish, so I wasn't there forever. And I said, you could do this. Then we went and picked out the yarn, and she ended up picking out a yarn that was almost exactly what the pattern picture was. This is Malabrigo Rios. And it is dark and stormy.
Very pretty.
Yes, I love it. I love this pattern, and I love it. This is my favorite worsted yarn, for sure.
No.
Malabrigo. Here's the little front cables. Look how cute those little twists are.
Cute.
Yay!
Very cute.
And I just got it to the armhole separation, and there was a dance of joy when I did
Right.
it.
No,
Yeah.
it's
That's the
not
best.
fixed.
So,
Nothing.
and she tried it on and it fit. It might be a little big, but I think it'll be fine.
Big is better than small. I think.
Yeah. And besides, if she wants to wear something a little bulkier underneath it,
Yeah, she totally can.
Yeah, so I can finally get going on that.
do it.
Yep. And I have, I do have foes. What am I talking about?
Well, wait. Just wait on the folks.
Yeah. No, I'm waiting on the foes.
Oh, okay.
You gotta talk about your whips. What's
Okay.
your next whip?
Well, I have this again. I'm going to show you my pomme de pin.
Oh, you got some progress on it?
I made a teeny bit of progress.
Palm Day progress?
It's pretty hilarious. I put this marker here
Oh, so you know where you were.
at the last podcast.
Look, you got like 6 rows done. Is that a mime raising the roof?
Yes. That's the roof falling on mine. So, yeah, not much happened with this. But I have a toddler sock
Ooh.
that I'm working on in Patton's Croy.
Yay.
And I'm using the Gentleman's Fancy Sock pattern from Knitting Vintage Socks, the Nancy Bush book.
I believe that's what it's called, yeah.
Yeah, so I've got a heel turned. I'm ready to do the gusset.
I should make some socks for Caroline. It seems like they would be much more satisfying and quick.
Yeah, well, yeah. And I cast on, I believe, 48. Because it's an adult man sock in the
Right.
book, so I cast on 48. and just did the pattern like that.
I like how that's patterning up. When you posted a picture, I actually thought you had striped it, but it's just the yarn.
No, it's just the yarn, and on an adult sock it would be
A much smaller stripe, yeah.
So that's why it looks cute. So what other whips do you have?
Well, I have the knitting machine sitting out, my Bond Ultimate Sweater Machine. So I have the Ultimate Sweater Machine out, and I was working on some scarves, which I'll show you in a little bit, because no way was I knitting all of that stockinette on my own. And the Ultimate Sweater Machine is pretty fun. It's super fiddly, so you spend about half the time fixing the parts that screw up.
It's true.
But
I have one too. It's like
it is overall faster.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
anywho, since I had it set up, because I didn't really feel like, it's like, well, I have this out, I want to do something else with it, because it's a pain in the butt for me to find a place to put it, because it's big.
Yeah, and once you have it set up, it's like, okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's not, on its own, it's not hard to set up, but my kitchen table is round, and it has an apron, and you have to have like a flat, straight surface to
Right.
put it on, so I have to take out the card table, and blah.
It's a whole thing.
It's a thing. And so I started a little cardigan for Caroline. So I've got, look, a thing of little stockinette. Woo! Look at that little sweater. I got Ann Bud's indispensable Knitter's Handy Book of Sweater Patterns. And I'm just using that to make it on the sweater machine.
Might as well.
Yep. And then I made it too long, so I ripped out a bunch of it and redid it. And then I did a sleeve.
The body or the
Yeah. Well, because I wasn't thinking when it said, guaranteed, you bring out the camera, your child will find the loudest toy in the room. Anyways, so like, you know, it said make the armhole 6 3/4 inches. Well, I started measuring like after I finished the armhole shaping. So this was like super long. Oops.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then when I pulled it off, then I put the ribbing on the bottom. I did a provisional cast on and then
Oh, okay, you did. Okay.
and hand knit the ribbing because the ribbing is a pain in the butt on the sweater machine. It does stockinette, and then you can sort of do cables and stuff. Oh, we're out of battery. Hey, we're back with a battery charger plugged in. Usually works better.
Yeah.
So Bond knitting machine. So yeah, I keep screwing it up and ripping it out and screwing it up and ripping it out. I made a sleeve that looks like it could fit me.
That won't fit your girl.
No, because she's got little bitty little kid
She's
arms.
teeny.
Yeah, she's teensy. What do you have that's whipping? What are you whipping over there?
Whip it good. Oh, I have a good one. I am working on the Hero Petite cardigan for the Warlord, and I'm hoping to get it done by Thanksgiving.
Ooh,
I'm on the yoke.
look at this. That is so sweet.
Look. Ooh. And
Fantastic.
I'm at a stopping point. I've got my third color to be joined in, and it's a nice seafoamy green.
Very nice.
So those are the 3 colors. And it's super fun, super easy. And this is Malabrigo, except for this dark blue is Wool Dispensary. Yeah? I got it at the Midwest Fiber and Folk Art Festival. And I've seen them at a couple local conventions like Yarn Con. And they have nice stuff, and it feels just like Malabrigo.
It's beautiful.
And it's really pretty
Nice single ply.
blue color. So for this, it's supposed to be knit back and forth, which I did for the body because it's just solid, but for the yoke, I decided to steek just the yoke.
Yeah, I hate knitting Fair Isle.
I was
backwards.
not gonna do
No.
it, even for a toddler. Like, it's not a ton of stitches, but no.
Steeking
So,
Fair Isle. I'm actually
Those
teaching
are my steek stitches
Neat.
that I cast on.
I'm actually starting a steeking class tomorrow at the local yarn store. I'm teaching it.
I love steeking.
It's great.
I love it.
Cut your knitting apart, everybody.
Cut it, cut it.
You'll have fun.
So that's a lot of fun, and it'll be done very soon.
Awesome.
So
Do we have any other whips? Well, I finished one sock, so that's sort of a whip and sort of a faux. Still got some yarn attached to it, but I finished one aggro sock. It's nice and long and pretty. This is, again, Knit Picks Felici in the discontinued color Macaroon. Macaroon. Yeah. And that's about it. I have my
Okay.
sweet pea cardigan, but there's not really any noticeable progress on it. There's a couple more peas in the pod, but that's
Yeah,
about it.
not
I'm
much.
getting up to I'm almost to the point where I can start for the sleeves, divide for the sleeves. So, yay!
I have one more whip,
You do? Oh, it's pretty.
and it followed an FO, which I'll go right into that when I'm done,
Okay.
I guess, because it kind of flows, right? Kind of flows. So, I cast on 2 at a time, toe up, Hedera.
Ooh.
And it's like, you can't see the pattern. But I'm using the ChiaoGoo needles, and I have to say, I don't recommend them for Magic
Really?
Loop. I feel like they want to pull apart. Like,
I actually like them for Magic Loop because that's what I was doing my monkey socks on.
I don't know, maybe as I get more into it, I'll get the hang of it, but I
Yeah.
feel like because the
The cable's really stiff.
cable is really stiff, and unless they're crossed perfectly, then I feel like they want to pull away from each other. And that
just
would
give a tug at the
create
end of my-
a ladder. So I don't know.
So we got like one thumb
Whatever.
up and one thumb down on the ChiaoGoos.
Yeah, I mean,
Magic Loop.
I like them. I
do
used
too.
them on other projects and I had no problem, but with this I kind of struggled in the beginning, but I used Judy's Magic Cast On.
The best cast on.
It is the best cast on for toe up.
Oh yeah.
And I am thinking that I'm going to do, because these are toe up, but I prefer heel flaps and the way they fit, so I found Wendy Johnson's toe up socks with a difference, I believe it's called, and I'm gonna try that.
Cool.
So,
On the recommendation of a friend, I got the Fish Lips Kiss heel pattern, and that will do toe up or
I've heard of that one.
cuff down, but I am wondering how effective it will be if you want to make a gift for someone because it wants you to measure your foot, like actually do a tracing and like take all these measurements, and it sounds awesome, but like I'm thinking about making my dad some socks for Christmas, and he's not gonna watch this, and you know, I'm not gonna be like, hey Dad, can I trace your foot for no discernible reason at all?
Because I'm weird.
Well, he already knows that.
Yeah.
So, but,
So maybe
you know.
you could do it.
But if it's for someone you know who knows you're going to be making them socks, it looks like an awesome deal. And it's
Yeah,
only $1. So the pattern's only $1.
Oh wow.
It's not an actual sock pattern, it's just how to insert
How
a
to do this heel.
fish lips kiss heel. Because it looks like little fish lips when you're done.
Aww. Aww.
Oh.
Okay, FOs! I have an FO.
You do?
I have 4. Wait. Yeah, 4. So my first one, since I talked about my socks, those were cast on immediately upon finishing my Skype socks.
Da, 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 da. Look at your tiny ass feet. Okay, hang on. Here we go. Size 11.
Size 7.
I kind of hate you right now.
Hey, I'm average.
You're
I'm
average.
size. Average size for women. So anyway, I finished
Far
these.
above average.
And these were a lot of fun to knit.
They look like fun.
One is slightly shorter than the other.
I won't tell.
One of my feet is slightly shorter than the other.
Is it?
So that works out.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I'm free.
Make sure you remember
Yeah.
which one's which. Most people have one foot that's a
Yeah.
little shorter than the other foot.
Yeah,
though.
most people do, so that works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any for you? Any you
Oh, yes.
Let's do the back and forth thing today.
Oh, yes. We've got, last week we saw monkey number 1. This week sees monkey number 2. One of these monkeys was finished 3 years ago. The other one was finished 3 days ago. because
Good
it's
job.
Awesome. Yay, clearing it
You
the
did it.
I have, maybe I'll take a photo and stick it in the video. I have an entire closet shelf full of whips, and they don't all fit.
Pretty funny.
Yeah, although to be fair, some of them are like finished objects that are just waiting to be gifted. Like the one I did for my sister for her upcoming shower and things like that. So they're just sitting there in a holding pattern. But
Yeah.
most of them are unfinished objects. So I've been slowly going through and seeing what I can do. Some of them more finished than others. Yeah.
It's good.
It's very sad. It's here.
Poor things.
Yeah, because
Poor little lambs.
especially because some of them are blankets, and yeah.
I don't need blankets.
And there, I have 2 Knit Picks kits. I have the Hue Shift Afghan, and I have the Viola Afghan. Viola? I don't know. What's the
Viola?
Viola?
I would say viola, but
Viola, the flower. And both of them are huge projects. So.
yes, they are.
And they take up so much space because there's so many different colors.
You cray.
I am crazy like a fox. So yes, monkeys are finished. Those were in my yarn that I dyed, and I'm going to dye some more because I finally can do that now that my finger is healing, because I had a finger mishap. I'm not going to show you guys, but when I was cutting apart a credit card for the knitting. I did this in the line of knitting because I saw a neat trick where you cut a wedge in a credit card to make on the knitting machine to flip all your hooks up. And when I was cutting the credit card, I cut a chunk out of my finger.
Good job.
I know, I was quite proud of myself. It was bleeding copiously. It was kind of traumatic, but I couldn't really dye yarn with a big open flesh wound.
No.
Because citric acid and open flesh wounds, ow.
Yowza.
I mean, it's basically lemon, so.
Yeah, it is.
But now it's healed up, so I can dye some more.
Cool.
Yay. Anyways, apropos of nothing. So yeah, I'm very happy with my monkeys.
Coolness.
Yep.
Coolness.
What's new for you?
So, well, I actually had this finished last week,
But you forgot it.
but I forgot, and I was like, damn it. So I participated in the West Knits Mystery Knit Along,
I did too. I haven't finished mine though.
and I finished mine, and here we go. How are we gonna do this?
Oh, here, hang on.
How about you hold this?
Okay.
It's humongous.
Yes,
So,
it is.
it's a giant triangle.
You can see
An
through it.
asymmetrical triangle.
What up?
With yarn over 5s that become 10 stitches in the next row.
Yeah, it's. When I started it, I was like, "What the f is going
I
on?"
kind of like it, but I'm like, oh, Stephen West, you're such a hipster.
You know, I haven't finished mine.
He
because
is a hipster.
He is.
Oh,
I actually
yeah.
thought about. I didn't want to be rude though. I was like, I wonder if I could dress as Stephen West for the podcast.
Oh, that would be amazing!
I would get, like-
Swants!
Swans! I can get swans. I would get all of my Stephen West shawls and I'd wear them all, and then I'd like paint my face like he did for the color
Yeah.
fashion stuff. Or the color framing.
He's a lunatic.
We love you.
I love
we
him
met
so
him. We met him. The both of us met him at Loopy Yarns
Yes.
a while back, and he's such a sweetheart.
He really is.
So
He really is sweet.
yeah,
But a lunatic. In a good way.
just like us.
He's a showman.
Yes.
He's a showman.
So yeah, but I didn't finish mine because I was not happy with how it was turning out. I didn't really like it. But
Yeah.
I went and looked at a bunch of other people's finished objects, and then now
Yeah.
I get a feel for how it wears. So I think I'll probably finish
Really,
it.
the only way I figured out how to wear this, like I tried to wear it so that you could see all the details. Really, you can't.
You can't.
You have to just wrap it around you.
Yeah.
But I knit this in Madeline Tosh Merino Light
Ooh.
in I don't know what colors.
We'll link to her project page
Obnoxious ones
down there on our show notes.
So it's very nice.
Yes,
It's
it
very
is.
nice.
You have the colors in your show notes,
I do.
or in your Ravelry project page.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I'm good like that sometimes. So
I don't know. When I was doing the show notes last week, I went and looked through your projects to link things, and I was like, wow, you got a lot more projects up than I do. I'm really behind on putting all my projects up.
I'm an oversharer.
I usually am too, but this time
Yeah.
around I was like, oh, look at that. So anyways.
Any more FOs for you?
Of course. Are you kidding? I have, if we really want to count, I have 6 scarves sitting here.
Oh.
6 scarves. I finished 6 scarves from last week.
Overachiever. How about they count as one?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so, because holy crap, was this a lot of work.
No, I
No. Some dearly beloved friends of mine, who I went to college with, went off and had quadruplets. They're crazy.
Who does that?
She thought they were triplets, and then they went to the next visit and they found another one.
Yeah, we had friends who had triplets recently.
And it's, yeah.
Well, not recently.
I don't know how they do
they're
it.
old now, but
I do not know how they do it.
woo,
Yes.
they're cute.
They're super adorable. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
they're good little kids. I wish they were local, but they're in Colorado, so I don't get to see them. But having
But it's
quadruplets.
chilly in Colorado.
Yeah. Well, having
Hence-
quadruplets also means you get to have some really good fun with Halloween costumes. So one year they were Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, all 4 of them. There's 2 boys and
Nice.
2 girls, and oh my gosh, it was so cute. This year they were the Scooby-Doo gang.
Nice. Adorable.
And they commissioned me to do Hogwarts scarves.
Nice.
6 of them, 2 grown-up ones and 4 little kid ones. So I've got, let's see, a Slytherin here. Ooh, they're movie style, they're Azkaban style. And I've got...
And they're tubes.
They're tubes.
Yeah.
They're stockinette tubes because I said the only way I would be able to do it was to do it on the knitting machine.
Yeah.
And what I did was, the knitting machine knits flat, so I hand seamed all 6 of these up the side. I don't know if you can even see the seam. I did a pretty good job, if I do say so myself. Oh, there it is. Look at that.
A little bit.
Yeah,
but whatever.
You're never gonna see when it's on. So.
Yeah. And if they say anything, like, fuck them.
No, they won't. They like.
Fuck those kids. Oh, I shouldn't say that.
That's terrible.
That sounded really like pedo.
Well, if you say so. Oh, there's my Gryffindor.
We can edit that.
No, I think everyone needs to hear you say that.
Do you watch, there's a show that's really funny that's on Netflix called Peep Show.
No.
And it's a hilarious show, y'all should see it. But they talk about looking like pedos all the time, and I think it's hilarious.
And then 2 great big, grown-up scarves for mom and dad.
This one should be for me, because I'm a Raven.
You are not. You are so a Slytherin. Are you putting that on your face that's coming
No,
to life?
I'm not. No, I'm
okay.
not. No,
I was
I'm
gonna
not.
say, these are bought and paid for.
No, I'm not. I wasn't going to. Come on. Come on now.
But yeah, that was a heck of a lot of work.
What
but
yarn
I'm
is
glad
this?
it's done. This is Simply Soft. This is Karen Simply
it
Soft.
feels really nice.
Thank you. I wanted to do something that would be easy care.
Yeah.
And Simply Soft is great for that. But it was a pain in the butt on the knitting machine because it's kind of splayed.
Yes.
So that was.
That's actually what they gave me with my knitting machine.
Yeah, because it's made by Karen.
Yeah. So, whatever.
But yeah,
That's
Simply Soft.
a big pile of scarves.
It's a big. It's like one of these. See, I've got this Joanne bag, which also has my laptop in it, because whatever. I mean, this thing is full of scarves usually, so there you go. Freak load of scarves. I gotta get a box and ship them off because they're done.
Nice. Stick a fork in it.
Beat that.
Okay, so I have 2 more FOs. Do you have any more FOs?
I do. Keep going. We're switching off. Remember?
What the hell? Okay, so I had leftovers from my Westnitz shawl, and those of you who know me or follow me online in various forums know that I collect dolls. I'm a creepy doll lady.
No. Well, you do like creepy dolls.
I do like creepy dolls.
Like specifically creepy dolls. Although I have a ball jointed doll at home, so I can't really talk.
Yeah,
but
you can't.
I actually don't really.
I don't have a ball jointed doll.
Poor
so
girl sitting on a shelf. We might have to arrange a transaction here, but I have nothing against doll people because I am kind of a closet doll person.
Yeah. So anyway, this is Svetlana.
Hello,
She's my Blythe. Well, she's actually she's a factory Blythe, which she's not kosher. Like she's like a.
Oh, she's a knockoff Blythe.
No, she should be. She's pieced together of Takara, which is the company, Takara parts, but she's not one of their releases.
Oh.
So I knit her this cute little Koichin-inspired yoked cardi.
Look at how little and cute it
Look
is.
at that.
She's like the dude.
She's like the dude, only pink, and she's like such a hipster, little Spetka.
Yeah.
Look at her shoes and her little roll-up pants.
Yeah.
Oh, and her glasses.
What a cutie.
I love her. Anyway, so this has tiny little buttonholes.
Oh my god.
Which, can you see?
Jesus
And I haven't,
Christ.
I know, I was like, I went all out on her.
Yeah, some tiny little buttons.
I found some tiny buttons. I just haven't had an opportunity to attach them, but I figured, she'll probably only button one of them.
Yeah, well, she's a hipster.
So, very, very cute.
Very cute.
And I'm thinking that I'll probably write up this pattern and have someone in my favorite group on Ravelry, which is the Me and My Blythe group. So if you're into dolls and you're not in that group, we're all pretty awesome there. So yeah, I might have someone in that group
Test it.
test it for me, and then I'll offer it on Etsy.
It's cute.
Definitely for the advanced knitter. And I had said before that I don't like to do Fair Isle back and forth, but on this I did because
Well, it's really small.
it was really small.
I wouldn't, you know what, honestly, I wouldn't want to steek that because there's not enough stitches.
There's no reason to steek this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so
so cheesy.
but look how cute she is!
Down, girl.
I love Blythe.
See, I'm more of a pull-up girl. I like
And I
pull-ups
have
a lot better than Blythe.
pull-up dolls as well.
Blythes are too bug-eyed for me.
They'll come on, so, oh, you want to see what's great about Blythe? Oh, no, I
because
can't do it.
they've got the color changing eyes.
I got her little pull string tied up in her hair.
Oh. Whoop.
So I'm going to take off her glasses and show y'all. Uh-oh, her shoe fell off. Okay, look.
Sir.
Pink!
Da-da-da.
Brown! Blue.
Ooh.
Purple.
I didn't realize I could color change. You could put 4 colors in them. I thought it was just 2.
Nope, 4 colors.
Very cool.
So, they're gorgeous. And I customize them as well. I shouldn't say that. I've done 2 of my own. I don't sell them.
Yeah.
But I
You
need
still customize them.
more practice.
It's tough.
Yeah, they're not easy.
I tried customizing dolls and it was just, I don't have the steady hands for it because you need some seriously steady
Yeah,
hands.
and patience, really.
Yeah.
I mean, that's more than anything.
Yeah. See also me in nail art, which is going to
Yeah.
come up later. So while you're looking for that shoe, bye. Let's see, I've got a faux here somewhere, I think. Do I? No, maybe. Let's see. I guess not. But I do have something else to show you guys. I got the soapbox of Ravelry colors. Ooh, look at that. If you're in the United States or Canada, you can purchase one of these fine sets for some sort of American dollars that I don't remember.
Joiner. No.
I know. Well, it helps that Tammy did the
You
the
love
art.
nail polish, though.
I do, and I'm not wearing any right now because I tried this and I screwed up my
This
nails.
is my lovely paint job.
Good job. That's classy right there.
Oh wait, there's none on that one.
Yeah, I tried these last night and I screwed it up, so I took it all off, and I was tired and cranky by that point. So I was like,
They're pretty colors.
They are. So we've got, what's this one? This is the Ravelry Green, and it's called Hooked on Polish.
Hookah.
And we've got All Work and No Ply.
It's like a gray.
Yes,
I like that.
Yeah, and then we've got the bright pink that is 2 thumbs up.
Drums.
And this one is Bob in for Apples. See what they did there? Oh.
Cute.
And I did try them last night, and they're pretty nice. The bottles are smaller than I thought they were. I thought they were full-size bottles, but they're little. That's okay. I mean, it says
You did
that.
4 of them.
Yeah, I mean, it said 7 milliliters on the side. I just wasn't thinking.
You didn't know what
Yeah.
that meant.
I just wasn't thinking. And it's a little thin when I put it on. It definitely needs a couple of coats, but it was nice. And it was great. And I was going to show you all, and then I screwed it up like majorly because
Well.
same reason I have trouble customizing dolls. I have trouble making fancy nail arts because I am not Tammy. I'm not Sparkly, who is the best nail artist, ever. Ever. Well, maybe not ever, but on Ravelry, certainly.
Yeah.
So I thought that was so cute. I think that might be half of why I was sold on it, because I was like, oh, look, Tammy did the
She
nail art.
did, yeah.
Yeah, she did my nails at Camp Skip last time.
Yeah.
So it was like,
Cute.
but yes, so this is the cute little
You
soapbox.
know, if you like nail polish, support Ravelry.
Yeah.
Might as well. I know a
And
couple
soap.
people who are nail polish fiends.
Yeah.
So, not just you. I know more.
Oh, I know.
I know more.
But yeah,
Cool.
it's awesome. And it's also by Soak, who are some of my favorite people. And, they were out of Unleashed, Soak Unleashed, the Ravelry scent for a while. And I was super worried because I use that for all of my yarn that I dye.
I don't have any soak or heat gland or anything right now. I'm out.
Dun dun dun. I've got
I
some
know.
samples I can give you, I'm sure, somewhere.
Okay.
So I was worried about that, and I was mentioning it on Twitter. I was like, what? No, it's gone. Come back. And they're like, no, we're doing another batch. And I said, thank God. And I was like, if you guys do another batch, I will buy all the bottles. Well, not all the bottles, but I will buy a crap load of it, because I'm like Elaine and the Sponges right now. I'm like, oh my God. Even their tagline is it soap worthy?
Yeah.
Is it sponge worthy? Come on. So I then put it back, and I ordered 6 bottles.
Nice.
Straight from Canada, and then they put it back up on Ravelry, and I felt kind of dumb. I was like, oh, I could have shipped it from the US, but I did. I have 6 bottles of soap sitting at home, and I'm
I love
pushing
Elaine.
them out.
That's a side note. I love Elaine.
That doesn't surprise me somehow.
I think she's my spirit animal.
I was telling the girl who does BuzzFeed DIY, or lady I should say, Alana Okun, who is awesome. She did this awesome BuzzFeed list that I'll link to that said like 17 things you should never say to a crafter. And I said, you are my spirit animal. Because it was pretty great. I was like, wow, I heard 179 last week.
Oh no. Okay, well that'll be fun to do.
Yes.
That'll be fun. That'll be fun.
So you have another foe.
I do. So, I have a nephew who's Whittle, and he was born premature, and he's had multiple surgeries, and he's good now.
He was born really premature, wasn't
Yeah,
he?
yeah. He was a micro preemie. So yeah, Damien. So I knit. Well, no, I crocheted something for Damien, and you get to see another one of my dolls
Yeah.
modeling.
Because when you're doing it for a newborn, dolls make good models.
So I knit him this. Oh my gosh! Look how cute.
It's so adorable.
I knit this for my little nephew. And this is the Lael Viking helmet by Mama Chi is her Etsy shop. And I don't know what her name is, but that's her shop name, so you can find her that way. And you can find it on Ravelry. And it comes in 3 sizes. This is the baby size, there's a toddler size, and an adult size. So I'm also going to make one for my brother Damien. And this is for baby Damien, and then I'm gonna make for my husband and my son as well.
Oh, so you'll have a whole
Yeah.
flotilla of Vikings.
But isn't Ariel so cute in it?
She is.
This is my Disney Animators Collection Ariel.
I love those dolls.
They're
really
super
do.
cute. I have Rapunzel too.
I was just thinking this would look really good on Rapunzel for whatever.
Well,
I don't know why. Maybe
and
it's the blonde hair, the Nordic look.
Yeah. Well, I was just too lazy to like fix her hair because Rapunzel's hair is super long, because it's Rapunzel. So yeah, no, she'd be cute with it. But I thought the red you'd be able to see it better with the.
Super cute.
So anyway,
Kind of Broomhilda either.
that's my FOs.
Happy day.
Happiness. What else we got to talk about?
What do we got to talk about? Well, we talked about Halloween.
Yeah.
I think we're about it. Do you have any nerdy things for us this week?
Walking Dead was really good.
Eat a
Was it?
pea.
Oh, I can't eat a pea right now.
Here, I'll eat the pea. Here's a pea. Ah, I dropped it!
We came unplugged.
Now
Delicious.
eat the whole pea.
Yeah. So I started, I just started as in like, I don't know, I read less than a chapter so far of Diana Galvadon's Outlanders, yeah, because people have been talking about it. A friend of mine is running and read along, but I haven't actually joined it. But peer pressure.
Yeah, I've heard those are really good.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'll let you know how it goes.
Cool. Oh, I have something nerdy. Well, yeah, I mean, it's kind of nerdy. It's a different kind of nerdy.
What's that?
Today is November 1st that
All
we're
Saints
recording. All Saints Day?
Dia de los Muertos.
Dia de los Muertos. But it is also day 1 of NaNoWriMo.
It is, and NaNoSwemo.
And NaNoSwemo, if anyone's going to do
NaNoSwemo.
that. Should we do that?
Yeah.
No. I don't have yarn. I
Oh,
don't
come
have any yarn.
on. Oh, you don't have any yarn. Let's do that.
Okay,
I got
let's
some
try
tips.
to do it.
Yes,
Anyway,
we'll pass on today.
I'm gonna be doing NaNoWriMo again. I try it every year. I've only won once.
Yeah, I don't know.
So you're gonna do NaNoWriMo and NaNoSwemo?
I think so. I think I'll try.
What is it?
I'm gonna
And
keep my sanity.
I'm going to for NaNoWriMo. I think you're supposed to write like 1,500 words a day.
Yes.
I'm not gonna do that because I'm not gonna be doing it on my computer.
Oh, you're gonna write by hand?
I'm gonna do it on my typewriter.
Ooh.
Which is a very cool, like 1960s, mid-century modern royal
Very cool.
manual. So I'm gonna play around with that because I haven't really gotten to use it since I bought it.
That will help with the no editing rule.
It'll help with no editing, and I figured we need a new printer, so maybe by the end of November we can get a new printer and I can just scan it in and transcribe it.
Yeah, OCR
And then it can give me a word count. Because the only thing you have to do is you have to upload to the website
your word counts.
your finished,
Oh, right,
Book.
right.
and it like encrypts it and does stuff. So like you're not publishing it, so
Right.
it's still your property and everything. So, and then it just does a word count for you.
Right.
But they have to verify it for it to be on the website. You can just do it without being a member of the,
Right.
website. Like,
Right.
just because, like, who the hell is going to stop you? Like, you know, if you want to write a
Yeah.
novel, you're going to write a fucking novel. And if you don't, well, you don't. So, my goal is just to write a couple pages a day if I can, and just try to get back into the habit of writing, because I
Right.
haven't done any writing in a really long time.
Oh,
A really long time.
me either, actually. So.
I tend to do more poetry anyway, so writing prose is kind of a challenge.
Yeah, but National Write a
But-
Poem Month isn't really.
Yeah, writing a poem a day doesn't happen. Like, it's kind of, poetry's from in here, and if you don't feel it in here, you can't force it.
So, Miss Mime, are we all set? So, let's, I'll post in the show notes what we're going to knit for Nanny Swaymo, because we
Yes.
just thought of this now. And, whoa! And we will hear from you guys if you're going to do Nanny Swaymo.
And show us your Halloween costumes!
Yeah. Maybe there will even be prizes for Nanny Swaymo
Ah,
in here. Yeah, I think
maybe.
I think I can scrape up some prizes.
Okay.
So
Sounds like a party.
do it with us. I think I'm gonna do that Tucci sweater
Okay.
because adult sweater.
I'll have to look through my stash and see what I have.
Yes.
And then I'll decide. But I need to get started.
Yeah, let's do that. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's November 1st. We gotta cast
Yeah.
on,
Yeah.
right?
Okay. Hey, Warren, say goodbye. Can you wave goodbye to the camera? Say bye, everybody. No, you don't want to say goodbye?
Goodbye, Miss Mime.
Time.
See you next month. Check us out at revengeoftheknits.com
Yes.
and at our regular group, Revenge of the Knits, and where you are. Thanks.
Okay.